leather girls.
Just noticed the grocery store and the drugstore closed, gone. Movie theater's still there. But I'm telling you, man, we are devolving. This is crazy. That's a big old grocery store. All right, that's not what I'm here to talk about. Let me get set up here and we'll chat. At the end of the last video, I asked you guys, how far away do you guys get from home in the work vans or the work trucks traveling? And the reason I brought that up was, especially for us California guys, in the event there's a major disaster or earthquake, probably gonna have to figure out how you're gonna get home. If the freeway's blocked up, the overpasses are broken, I'm talking like, you know, big old earthquake or something like that. How many of you got like just a backpack in your van with just some basic stuff in it just to get you home? I'm not talking about an end of the world bag or a survival bag or a bug out bag, just something to get you home. Basic, very, very basic. You could strap it on depending on the weather, hopefully get you on your way so you can make it back home. All right, here's the best part. You don't have to spend a lot of money to do this. This was a backpack I had laying around the house from when the kids were in school, right? Like, I have two kids. One's already gone to college and graduated. One's in college. They had a million backpacks over the years for sports or for going to school. We never threw them out. This was sitting around the house. So you don't have to spend a lot of money, but here's some of the basic stuff I'm going through, right? Spare pair of glasses. If you're like me and you need glasses to see, spare pair of glasses. Headlamp. Got a headlamp in case I needed a headlamp. I got a little hunting knife in there. I got a little multi-tool. I had this laying around the house too. I had the knife laying around the house, as well as the spare glasses. I got a charging cable for my phone. Couple Bic lighters. You never know how far away you are or where you're going to be at if you have to stay the night or whatever the case may be. Spare batteries. I did throw in, I had these, a little survival blanket just in case. You could use a million different things for this. And that's all I got in the front pocket. The next pocket, I have my battery pack so I can charge my iPhone, and this is the one that has a few solar panels. With the little solar panels on this, it honestly takes about 3 days to recharge this, but the charge on this is enough to get you by for a day. We're just trying to get home, and if we got to stay a night somewhere's hunkered down, you know, just have some battery for your iPhone. This is a AM FM radio, so you can find out what the hell's going on. It's battery operated, very basic. I have that in there. More spare batteries, some chapstick, and a pen. This is a foldable cup for water. It's a little NorCal face mask. You never know, you might need to cover your face, plus you could use it for other stuff. I got a little bit of Advils in there in case you need some Advils. What's in this one? Oh, I got some paracord. You never know if you need to rope something up or to string up your tarp. And I do have a water filter straw. You know, if you're in hot weather, water is going to be your most important thing if you got to hump at home. And that's all I have in that pocket. Okay, the next little pocket, I got some spare nitrile gloves because you never know what you're going to get into. And I got a couple of the hot hands in case it's during winter and cold weather. This is, remember, this is just a little try and get yourself back home deal. or to be a little bit comfortable, just in case for some reason in today's world, you know, the road gets blocked, stuffed. For us guys in California, it's a big old earthquake and you're humping. You're not driving your car to get home. Let's get to this back pocket. All right, I got a basic tarp set up. It's a tarp like 10 by 12 that came with some tent poles and a little bit of paracord in it, all in one little kit. I did buy that on Amazon. I use that for my motorcycle camping. I got a small little first aid kit, very basic. I have my jet boil fuel, and I do have my Coleman little stove and cup inside of here. And I do have my sleeping bag. This is a small camping sleeping bag I have in here. I got a couple granola bars, 2 bottles of water, an old walkie-talkie, it's like a CB radio, some silverware, and a Mountain House chicken fajita bowl. 2 bottles of water, I think I said that. And that's all I'm carrying. I got a little meal in there if I need to eat. I got a way to cook it, boil some water. Oh, I do have some tea and coffee stashed in there too. I got a bag in there with some tea bags and some instant coffee. So if you got to do it and you got to hump, this is so you can make a little shelter if you need to, or shade if it's hot out, just to try and get yourself back home. Okay, I'm not a doomsdayer, I'm not a prepper. It's just a little comfort bag to keep on the van, just in case something bad happens, earthquake, natural disaster. And you'd only be grabbing that thing and bailing if you knew you were leaving your van behind. So think about that for a minute. To leave your van behind with all your tools and all your stuff in it, yeah, you're probably going to want something to have a few comforts. It's probably not enough in that little bag to help out in extreme weathers, like if it's extremely cold or extremely hot. But hopefully it's enough to get you on your way and to at least keep you comfortable if it took you a day to get home, right? You got your sleeping bag, you got some food, some water, a little bit of first aid, radio, way to charge your iPhone. Very basic stuff. And it's probably a good idea, especially for us technicians in California or on the West Coast, say from Alaska all the way down into Baja California. It's earthquake country. And on any given day, you could have a monster shaker and you're probably going to try and walk home. If the roads get plugged up, is what I'm saying. Something like that. So, or maybe your van breaks down way out in the middle of nowhere, and hey, at least you can make yourself lunch or something. Just food for thought. Leave me a comment below. Tell me what you think. I think it's a good idea. I just leave it on the van. You can grab it at any time. Probably just need to remember to rotate out the granola bars and the water every once in a while. Everything else on there probably lasts. If you like the video, smash that like button. If you haven't yet subscribed, please hit the subscribe, and we will definitely see you on the next video. I hope this has been helpful for you, and we'll see you later. More service calls to come.